This man was a beast. Trust me, I know I played against him. Our next guest was one of the hardest-hitting, most versatile defensive backs in the game. And not only does he have a Super Bowl, but he's also a three-time Pro Bowler and racked up, check this out, over 1,300 tackles in his 14-year career. Please welcome to the breakfast table, pride of Howard, Mr. Antoine Big Play Bethea. Oh, let's go. What's up, fam?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm coolin', man. I appreciate you joining us. Now, you last played in 2019 after a 14-year career in the league. You have a podcast now called The Man-to-Man DB with AB with former safety and friend of the show, Darius Butler. You've also been on the NFL the Huddle and Flow podcast. You're moving and shaking. That's with our guys Steve Weiss and Jim Trotter. You're doing your thing and relaxing in retirement. But how is retirement treating you, and how does the football role still play a role in your life?
Man, retirement life is fine, man. You know, being able to relax at home with the family, my wife, you know, we got 3 kids in the house. So obviously with the virtual learning, that's crazy. So I'm enjoying it, man, being able just to, you know, do our thing at the house, man. And as far as football, man, you know, I'm still a fan. I'm watching, like you just mentioned, have the podcast with Darius Butler, the Man-to-Man pod. So we're shooting that 3 times a week. So I'm trying to keep myself busy. Stay in the game, watching the film. So I'm excited, man, having a good time enjoying this retirement life.
Antoine, let's go back 15 years. Let's go back to the 2006 season. You were a rookie on a Super Bowl Colts team that was led by Peyton Manning. He was recently named a finalist for the 2021 Hall of Fame class. What made Peyton Manning so special, and what was it like being a rookie to a Peyton Manning-led team that finally got that Super Bowl ring?
Man, as we all know, man, Peyton, he's, you know, one of the best that ever did it. The way he came in every day, he prepared. And not only that, the way he produced on the field each and every Sunday. And, you know, holding the guys accountable week in and week out every day at practice. So as a rookie, man, seeing that, along with some other greats, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Dwight Freeney, as a rookie, man, it was easy for me just to come in and follow these guys who's been doing it for a long time, man. And like you said, as a rookie, coming in, winning the Super Bowl, coming from Howard University, man, it was everything. You know, you got some of the greats that never get to experience the Super Bowl. So for me to come in as a rookie, I'm like, shoot, it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna go to 4 or 5 of these things. So it was a fun time.
We love that. You also faced Tom Brady during the Super Bowl run in the 2006 season. You faced him in the AFC title game, I believe. And you were first to celebrate with Marlon Jackson when he, you know, had the game-clinching interception. 18 seconds left on the clock in that one. That was one of many big matchups against Brady during your days in Indy. What advice would you give to this Packers defense, and they faced him earlier this year, but on how to defend a Brady-led offense?
Man, I would say you got to limit your mistakes. That's the most important thing. Obviously, you know, Tom Brady, he's seen every coverage, probably every disguise that you can throw at him. So a lot of times, you know, you try to, as a defense, you try to disguise, but sometimes, you know, you get yourself out of position trying to do that. So limit your mistakes, make sure everybody's on the same page. When you do get that opportunity to turn the ball over, you have to turn the ball over. And at the end of the day, man, go out there and fly around and have fun.
I'll tell you what, my advice for anybody playing against Antoine Bethea back in the day would be get the hell down, catch the ball, and duck, because there is a ruckus coming. Antoine, we got your greatest hits right here, and I mean that literally, your greatest hits. We're going to team up, and you just say what you remember about it. Let's go to 2007, Thanksgiving Day, you against a name from the past, Laurent Robinson. What happens here, Antoine?
Man, that was when you could hit. He ran a slant, man, and he ran a slant, you know, eyes on the quarterback and just making a break. And obviously play alongside Bob Sanders. We all knew he was a heavy hitter. So just out there, man, you know, just trying to lay the thunder, man. Just having that mind capacity about there, you know. And me and Nate was kind of talking about it when a receiver come across the middle, you gotta let him know that you did.
That's a fact.
No doubt. And that is basically what you and Bob did for your careers. Let's do another one. 2010 Sunday Night Football national game. Super Bowl hero Mario Manningham. What do you remember about this hit? Take it away.
Man, we was in cover 4. I remember this like it was yesterday. We was in cover 4, and you know, I seen him, and it was one of them plays where you just using your instincts, and I know he didn't see me, and I knew he was going to turn it up. And, you know, I was going to unleash on him, man. It was a good hit, good feeling.
See, we love the way this guy talks. Dropping thunder, unleashing. You unleashed on one of the great game breakers of this generation, Jamal Charles, Kansas City Chiefs, always looking to hit the home run. Week 5, 2010. Antoine, unleash on this one.
Man, it was one of them things. I used to like these. I used to like these type of hits, man, where, you know, I'm in the box, not in the open field, and I could really just take my shot. And it was, you know, a good one on my man Jamal, man. It was, like you said, one of my greatest hits.
Cleanup duty right there. Yeah, I know firsthand about those. See, I was avoiding Antoine. He thought he was slick. I saw him from my periph. I peeped him out because he was going to knock me out if I gave him a chance.
Gotta be on point.
Gotta be on point. You ain't lying. So let's talk about your story, though. You define a true underdog story. You talk about it in your autobiography, Bet on Yourself. You weren't highly recruited, and here's a shot of the book. Awesome shot, awesome book. You weren't highly recruited out of high school. You didn't attend a powerhouse football program like a lot of players that we were teammates with. You were a 6th-round draft pick out of Howard University. How did coming out of a historically black university help shape your career, shape who you are as a man? And what advice would you give players that are coming out of HBCUs or thinking about going to a HBCU that have dreams of playing in the NFL?
Man, I got to tell everybody to this day, me attending Howard University was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Some of probably the best 4 years of my life up to this point. And, you know, just attending Howard University and looking at some of the names that's on the building, Frederick Douglass, Alain Locke, Charles Drew, those are powerful names, not only in on Howard campus, but just in our world in general. So just being able to go to a HBCU as a young black man, for one time in my life, I was the majority and not the minority. So that was real powerful for me. As you know, me going to a HBCU and playing ball, you know, it was a lot that I had against me, and players that's coming from small schools and HBCUs can use that to their advantage. You know what I mean? You know, just kind of talking about while I was there, our weight room was in the basement of one of our dorms. You know what I'm saying? And practicing on our field, we're sharing that field with the band, with the men and women soccer team, the lacrosse team. Everybody, you know what I mean? So that experience, man, I just enjoyed it and I embraced it. And for the youngsters coming up now, as we can see, you know, Deion Sanders is the head coach at Jackson State right now. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities for people that's not getting that look from the Power Fives. And again, I just tell them, like, look, everybody's story is different. Like, you create your own narrative. If you're good enough, they'll find you. And I'm, you know, just one of many stories that you can look back on and see, look, if he made it, I can too.
I mean, Walter Payton, yourself, even now, the #1 high school basketball recruit, McCord Maker, is going to Howard. So this narrative is going to be changing more, and hopefully we'll see an even greater influx of talent into the historically black colleges and universities. Your foundation, the Bethea Family Foundation, has long prioritized giving back to the community. Cardinals named you their Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee in 2018 for all of your philanthropic endeavors. Recently, you guys raised over $100,000 in your home state of Virginia. Why was giving back to the community, and why is giving back to the community so important to you?
Man, that was something that I always said that I would do, given the opportunity. So obviously, you know, playing 14 years, playing a child's game, making some money. It was only right for me to pay it forward and pay it forward to the community that loved me, that I was raised in. So obviously, you know, going through these tough times during COVID-19, you know, it's a lot of families out there that's struggling. So again, the Bethea Family Foundation just decided that, you know, we'll raise some money to help some of these families, and we was able to do that for rent relief. You know, families that's on the, you know, binge of getting evicted, and just helping out with some bills, and, you know, just to help them out so they can, you know, sleep a little easier at night, keep a roof over their head, be able to put food on the table for their families. So, you know, again, you know, giving this platform is something that, you know, I hold close to my heart, and something that we can continue to do in helping our community.
Awesome stuff, man. When you played, you did it right on and off the field. You had one hell of a career. But what you're doing now as a father, a husband, with your podcast, if you want to go on the TV or even coaching, because you have so much knowledge of the game, I know your next chapter is going to be your best chapter. Appreciate you joining us, man.
Nah, thank you guys, man. Again, I love the show, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Appreciate that,
man.
Antoine Bethea.
Thank you. Waking up with Good Morning Football this morning.